Hey everybody, how's it going? We're here for another manga review. Today we'll be reviewing Failure Frame. I became the strongest and annihilated everything with low-level spells. This manga is produced by 7 Seas. The story is done by Kaoru Shinozaki. The art is done by Shoyu Yoshi. This manga is adapted by Kiichi Yuchi. And the character designs are done by KWKM. Our story begins with the goddess Vicus summoning a whole class of students to another world. She explains to the students that all that stand before her are now heroes, that she now has the results of their proficiency test they just took a minute ago. But unfortunately, she does have some bad news. She then goes on to say, Midori Tuka, I'm afraid you'll have to be disposed of. Confused, she continues to say, listen carefully, you all. I summoned you here to fight monsters of this world. But you, Midori Tuka, have almost no potential. You are the only E-class hero in this batch. You can hardly allow him to drag the other heroes down with his weaknesses. She explains it may be harsh, but it must be done. I hope you can go quietly for all their sakes. Obviously upset by this, Mimori does not take this quietly. He outrageously says, wait a minute. I know I'm barely part of this class's hierarchy, and I know I'm not the main character. You were the one that brought me here, and now you're just gonna throw me away? That's so messed up. And this is all happening to all of us, right? So as soon as she doesn't have use for any of you anymore, she'll just throw all of you away. But it seems like his pleas went unheard as the classmates discussed it amongst each other. Mimori thinks, are they serious? It's like everybody in class has already forgotten he ever existed. When suddenly he hears, please wait, this isn't right. Mimori's part of our class. Sogu, the class president, pleads to the goddess. The goddess replies, an S-class hero, Sogu, correct? I believe you're some sort of class leader. You're smart enough to understand why this needs to be done, surely. Sogu then replies, it's not like he chose to be an E-class hero. You're really just going to let this happen? Everybody, please. When suddenly the goddess knocks Sogu out. The goddess then replies, see, this is the curse of the E-class hero. By their very existence, they caused our precious S-class hero to falter. Enough of this selfishness. Accept your fate. With everybody agreeing that he is useless, they should dispose of him. The goddess then replies, wonderful, it appears that we are all in agreement. We now hereby dispose of you. Mimori then drops to his knees. He thinks to himself, I'm not going to cry, not in front of them. I won't. The goddess then replies, you can cry. There is nothing to be ashamed of. You should be proud. Let us pray that you meet a merciful, painless end. Mimori then replies, shut the hell up. Screw you, as he flips her the bird. She then vanquishes him. As he comes to, he realizes he's in a very dark place. As despair slowly starts to take over him, he grips his chest. Is this the end of me? Am I done for? What do I do? Where do I go from here? Oh right, my skills. He remembers the goddess told them that they each are endowed with unique skills when they first came to this world. He thinks to himself, how do I check them again? Oh, that's right, like this. Status open. Huh. What is this? It's like a video game. At that very moment, a giant monster approaches him from behind. Mimori manages to dodge the attack at the last second. Is that thing going to kill me? Am I really gonna die here? He tries to run away as fast as he can when he sees someone behind a rock. Of course, the goddess must have disposed of other people too. He reaches over and grabs the person by their shoulder. Please help me. But the person turns out to be a corpse. He screams, nobody leaves this place alive. I'm really gonna die here. There's no escape. Panicking, he realizes, I can use my skills. I'm an E-class, but I'm still a hero, aren't I? He quickly flips through his skills. He has Paralyze, Sleep, and Poison at level 1. Crap, what am I supposed to do with these? Heroes don't beat games with status effect spells. Is this why she got rid of me? Am I really that useless? My spells are total garbage. As he turns around, the monster reaches out to attack him. In a panic, he barely manages to say, "Paralyze!" A powerful blast illuminates the area. As he opens his eyes, he's shocked to realize the creature is frozen in place. It worked? This whole world is just like a game. His skills really work. If they aren't actually useless then, if it's a one-on-one fight in an enclosed space and I have plenty of time, under certain conditions, I might be able to make this work. Next, he tries poison. The creature starts bubbling and spewing out all over him. It worked. It actually worked. With a little more confidence, he now starts to think, how long does this last? How effective is the poison? How many times can I use it? I need to find out everything I can about these skills. And thanks to that goddess, I have more than enough time. I'm going to stand here and watch until you die. After an hour, the giant minotaur finally died. As it died, he got a status update. He leveled from level 1 to level 258. He thinks to himself, I leveled up. Can I trust what it says on the screen? They didn't even get my name right. I'll have to keep track of this too. He then walks over to the corpse he saw earlier. I'm borrowing this cape. You were tossed down here too, huh? I can't promise to avenge you, but I'm going to survive no matter what, until I give that foul goddess a taste of her own medicine. From there, Mimari continues to go deeper into the dungeon, trying to find an escape route and just to survive. Will he ever make it out alive? Will he get his revenge? If you want to know the answers to these questions, pick up this series. So far, my personal opinion, I've actually really enjoyed this series. This series is probably in my top 10 isekais that I own. There are currently 7 volumes out. If you guys have any questions about this series, let me know in the comments below. If there's any other manga that you would like me to review, let me know as well in the comments. Hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.